How did a single 30-minute live stream become one of the fastest viewed videos in K-pop history without a music video, choreography, or teaser campaign? On July 1st, 2025, BTS reunited live on Weverse in what would become their most meaningful group appearance in years, their first as a complete OT7 after all 7 members completed their military service. Within hours, fans were already begging for a replay. When HYB finally uploaded the full video to YouTube on July 3rd, the internet exploded. By July 5th, the video had already racked up over 100 million views, making it one of the fastest viewed non-music videos in BTS history, possibly the fastest in K-pop overall. But why this video? Why now? And what did fans around the world see in this 30-minute live stream that made them press replay over and over again? No special effects. No stage lighting. Just 7 men sitting shoulder to shoulder in casual clothing, smiling nervously into a phone camera. It was raw, unfiltered, and deeply human. And that's what made it iconic. Jungkook with his fresh tattoos and newly pierced lip. V with his military buzz cut, still joking like it was 2018. J-Hope teasing RM's hair. Jin finally back at the center of the group. And Jimin, once emotional and teary, now beaming with calm pride. The reunion wasn't scripted, it was lived. Fans saw the real BTS, and after nearly 2 years of fragmented content, solo releases, and military silence, it felt like coming home. Comments poured in across platforms in dozens of languages. One fan from Brazil wrote, "I didn't know how much I missed them until I saw them laugh together again." This wasn't a comeback, it was a resurrection. In Seoul, giant LED billboards lit up with scenes from the stream, while fan cafes in Paris and Jakarta hosted watch parties that turned into impromptu celebrations. 100 million views is just a number, said one fan on X. But the healing? The tears? That was real. YouTube's algorithm rewards engagement, retention, and rewatching. This BTS livestream had all 3 in spades. Media analysts from Bloomberg and Billboard confirmed that within 24 hours of its upload, the video had an average watch time of 16+ minutes, over 32 million unique viewers, a like-to-view ratio of 1:7. One of the highest in non-performance content, over 2.4 million comments in under 2 days, more than numbers. It's the emotional gravity of the video that drove its virality. Fans didn't just watch it, they shared it, analyzed it, and made it their own. BTS didn't just break a record. They redefined what a live stream could mean to end the age of pre-produced performances and PR-planned content. This reunion proved that sometimes the most powerful thing an artist can do is show up, together as themselves. No filter. No fear. Just presence. Even non-fans tuned in, curious to see why the world seemed to stop for 30 minutes on a random Monday night. And what they saw kept them watching. If this is what BTS can do with a phone and a couch, what will happen when they return with a full album and world tour in 2026? The group confirmed during the live that they're in the early stages of working on a new album set for spring 2026, followed by a global tour that could surpass their 2019 to 2020 record-setting schedule. Already, agencies in North America and Europe are racing to book arenas, AS, for their next move. Fans are speculating that a surprise pre-release single or teaser might drop on July 13th or July 30th, dates significant in BTS's Festa history. HYB has neither confirmed nor denied. And that silence only fuels the frenzy. Was it just nostalgia? A brief reunion before another long hiatus? Or was this the ignition of BTS 2.0, a new era, rebuilt on authenticity, emotion, and unmatched connection? One thing is certain, BTS isn't just coming back. They're returning with more power than ever before, and if 100 million views on a casual live stream are any sign, the world is ready for them. In a digital world flooded with viral videos, 100 million views in 48 hours might seem like another line on a long resume. But for BTS, after 18 months of silence, military duty, and solo chapters, this moment wasn't just about stats. It was about trust, reconnection, a promise fulfilled. For HYB, the moment validated years of planning. For fans, it validated every day of waiting. This wasn't a pre-packaged comeback. There were no dance rehearsals, no media rounds, no wardrobe stylists behind the camera. It was BTS just as they were, older, stronger, softer, together. And for the music industry, it was a warning. The Kings never left. They were just preparing for their second reign. Billboard called the stream a masterclass in emotional branding. Variety dubbed it a soft reboot of the world's biggest boy band. Even Forbes weighed in, stating, "In an industry obsessed with virality, BTS reminded us that nothing outlasts genuine connection." They didn't need a hook. They were the hook. Competitors took note. Within days, 3 major K-pop labels announced reunion plans for their own idol groups, some of whom had quietly disbanded years ago. One CEO anonymously told Korean media, "BTS just reminded the world that authenticity sells. That's hard to replicate." While Jungkook remained silent after the stream, Jimin and J-Hope posted short but touching messages on Weverse. Jimin wrote, "It felt like a dream, but now it's real again. Thank you for waiting." J-Hope posted a photo of the OT7 group hug with the caption, "History begins again. Let's run." V, RM, Jimin, and Suga have remained mostly off social media since the broadcast, fueling speculation that something bigger is brewing behind the scenes, possibly an album teaser, film project, or documentary special. ARMYs aren't just viewers, they're detectives. Within hours of the stream, fans began dissecting every second of the footage for clues. Highlights include RM's cryptic mention of a sunrise project, a split-second shot of Jungkook looking off-camera and mouthing something, lip-read as August, by fans, the presence of a whiteboard in the background with blurred writing, which fans believe contains a teaser schedule. Some even claim the date, 7.13, appeared briefly on Jimin's phone screen, potentially pointing to July 13th as a secret drop date. HYBE has neither confirmed nor denied. Politicians and media experts in South Korea have highlighted BTS's return as more than just entertainment. It's cultural diplomacy in real time, with the nation preparing to host major international events in 2026, including tech summits and sporting expos. BTS's presence in the global media spotlight gives South Korea an unmatched soft power boost. International embassies in Seoul even posted congratulatory messages after the reunion stream, with a French embassy calling it a moment of cultural celebration. Some critics suggest that without a music release, BTS risks fading back into quiet anticipation. But ARMYs disagree. For them, this live stream wasn't just a comeback, it was a beginning. Streaming numbers for BTS's older albums like Map of the Soul, 7 and B have surged by over 400% since the reunion. Even solo projects like V's Layover and Jungkook's Golden are climbing again on Spotify and Apple Music charts. In short, BTS has reawakened a sleeping giant, and it's hungry. With theories swirling and fans decoding every word, the biggest question now is, what comes next? And when will we hear from BTS again? Some insiders claim a surprise single is already in production, with a late July or early August release. Others believe HYBE may drop a trailer for BTS's 2026 documentary series, rumored to cover their military years, solo journeys, and eventual reunion. And then there's Festa, the annual BTS anniversary celebration, which this year may conclude with a major announcement. In the end, what BTS gave the world in that simple live stream wasn't choreography or fan service. IT was something far more powerful. Proof that love can wait. Proof that silence doesn't mean absence. Proof that after all the solo paths, the road still leads home. 100 million views aren't just numbers. They're 100 million heartbeats saying, "We never left, and we're ready whenever you are." While most members offered brief reactions or fan posts after the reunion, one voice has been noticeably quiet, Jungkook, the Golden Magne, and that silence has sparked an entirely different kind of storm. Since the reunion livestream, Jungkook has not posted on Weverse, X, or Instagram. No new TikTok duets. No late-night karaoke lives. Nothing. For fans who have grown used to his spontaneous messages, this quiet is deafening. Some believe it's intentional, a strategic pause before a surprise comeback. Others worry it could signal something deeper. Creative burnout, agency friction, or unresolved emotions after 18 months of military service. One fan on Weber's Road. I'd rather he disappear than fake a smile. But this silence feels different. Still, in every shot of the reunion, Jungkook looked present, grounded. But there was a distance too, something in his eyes that sparked thousands of side-by-side analysis clips across TikTok and YouTube. Did he seem reserved? Tired? Reflective? Or was he simply overwhelmed by the weight of the moment? The return, the expectations, the spotlight. For years, the phrase OT7 was both a comfort and a promise. Through solo albums, hiatuses, and enlistments, fans held on to the belief that BTS would reunite, not just for a one-time photo op, but to create again. Now that it's happening, many wonder, is this still the BTS we knew, or something entirely new? The reunion live stream wasn't just a celebration, it was a rebirth. They didn't try to act like the boys from 2016. They didn't rehearse fake laughs or manufactured chemistry. Instead, they allowed the audience to witness a quieter kind of brotherhood, men who have aged, grown, and still chosen each other. And that, many fans say, is more powerful than any comeback stage could ever be.